Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Friends, daily self-education is the single most powerful habit that transforms every aspect of life. Knowledge is not just information. It is the key to unlocking potential, expanding perspective, and creating opportunities that would otherwise remain unseen. Committing to learning every day equips the mind with tools to navigate challenges, make better decisions, and approach life with clarity and confidence. This consistent practice builds resilience, sharpens critical thinking, and ensures that growth is continuous rather than accidental. Daily self-education changes the way the mind perceives obstacles. Challenges that once felt overwhelming become manageable when approached with knowledge and insight. Every lesson learned strengthens problem-solving skills and provides strategies to adapt and thrive in uncertain circumstances. The discipline of self-education trains the mind to remain proactive rather than reactive, transforming fear and hesitation into confidence and decisiveness. This habit also reshapes long-term vision. Learning daily allows for continuous reflection, adjustment, and improvement. Over time, accumulated knowledge and experience enhance creativity, boost efficiency, and improve the ability to make informed decisions. The person who invests in daily learning sees possibilities where others see limitations, seizes opportunities that others miss, and turns setbacks into stepping stones for growth. Daily self-education impacts more than just professional success. It shapes personal growth, relationships, and overall quality of life. A mind that is nurtured through consistent learning becomes more empathetic, perceptive, and capable of influencing others positively. The insights gained through self-education inspire action, encourage innovation, and cultivate habits that lead to a meaningful and fulfilling life. Ultimately, daily self-education changes everything because it changes the individual from the inside out. It creates a foundation for lifelong growth, empowers decision-making, and builds resilience to face life's uncertainties with confidence. Each day of learning compounds, shaping a life that reflects intentional effort, purpose, and transformation. Commit to self-education daily, and watch how knowledge becomes the catalyst for change, growth, and achievement in every area of life. Daily learning builds a strong mind. Daily learning builds a strong mind, providing the foundation for resilience, clarity, and growth in every area of life. A mind that is consistently fed with knowledge, new ideas, and thoughtful reflection develops the strength to face challenges with confidence and make decisions with clarity. Just as the body needs regular nourishment and exercise to remain healthy and strong, the mind requires daily attention and learning to maintain its power, flexibility, and sharpness. Neglecting mental growth limits potential, but investing in self-education every day empowers the mind to become a source of guidance, insight, and innovation. The strength of the mind lies not only in knowledge, but in the ability to apply it effectively. Daily learning equips the mind with tools to analyze situations critically, approach problems strategically, and respond to obstacles with wisdom rather than fear. When learning becomes a habit, the mind develops discipline, patience, and focus, qualities that allow for thoughtful decision-making and purposeful action. Each day of mental nourishment adds another layer of resilience, enabling individuals to handle stress, uncertainty, and adversity without losing direction or composure. A strong mind cultivated through daily learning also fosters adaptability. Life is constantly changing, and the challenges we face are rarely predictable. When the mind is nourished daily, it becomes more flexible, capable of embracing new ideas, adjusting to unforeseen circumstances, and innovating solutions where others may feel stuck. This adaptability is a direct result of consistently feeding the mind with knowledge, curiosity, and insight, preparing it to navigate life's complexities with confidence and skill. Daily learning strengthens self-awareness and emotional intelligence as well. By engaging with new concepts, reflecting on experiences, and seeking understanding, the mind becomes more perceptive and capable of navigating interpersonal dynamics with empathy and clarity. This growth in understanding improves relationships, decision-making, and the ability to inspire and influence others positively. Ultimately, the habit of daily learning builds a strong mind that is the driving force behind personal and professional success. Each day of self-education reinforces resilience, sharpens clarity, and cultivates wisdom. A strong mind becomes a foundation upon which meaningful, empowered, and purposeful living is built. By committing to nourish the mind every day, one strengthens not only knowledge but the very capacity to create, lead, and thrive. Daily learning is the key to unlocking mental strength, and a strong mind shapes every aspect of life with intention, insight, and impact. Knowledge transforms decisions and actions. Knowledge transforms decisions and actions because the mind relies on what it absorbs to navigate life effectively. Every choice, every action, and every response is influenced by the information, insights, and understanding that reside in the mind. Daily self-education ensures that decisions are guided by clarity, wisdom, and foresight rather than impulse, fear, or uncertainty. A mind consistently fed with knowledge is equipped to evaluate options, anticipate consequences, and act with intentionality, creating outcomes that align with goals, values, and purpose. The process of learning daily strengthens critical thinking, enabling the mind to see beyond surface level situations and make informed choices. Each lesson absorbed adds depth to understanding, allowing challenges to be approached strategically and problems to be solved creatively. Daily knowledge acts as a compass, guiding actions in directions that lead to growth, success, and fulfillment. Without consistent learning, the mind is more likely to default to reactive behavior, repeating patterns that limit potential. Nourishing the mind shifts this dynamic, empowering individuals to take control of their decisions and the trajectory of their lives. Daily learning also cultivates confidence in action. When the mind is strengthened by knowledge, uncertainty and hesitation give way to clarity and decisiveness. The more consistently the mind is nourished, the more capable it becomes of identifying opportunities, evaluating risks, and choosing paths that align with long-term growth. This confidence is not arrogance, but a result of preparation, insight, and awareness. Knowledge allows the mind to act deliberately and effectively, transforming small actions into impactful results over time. Furthermore, learning every day expands perspective. Exposure to new ideas, diverse viewpoints, and relevant skills enhances the ability to anticipate challenges, recognize opportunities, and adapt solutions to evolving circumstances. This broad understanding ensures that actions are not only effective in the present moment, but also sustainable and beneficial for the future. Daily knowledge accumulation equips the mind to make better decisions consistently, shaping both personal and professional growth. Ultimately, knowledge transforms not only what is done, but who one becomes in the process. Each decision informed by learning strengthens the mind, shapes character, and reinforces the habit of intentional action. Daily self-education creates a mindset where actions are deliberate, challenges are opportunities, and the future is shaped by informed choices rather than chance. Knowledge becomes the foundation on which purposeful living, success, and fulfillment are built. Small daily efforts lead to big change. Small daily efforts in self-education lead to big change because consistency compounds over time. Each day spent learning, reflecting, or acquiring a new skill might seem insignificant alone, but the accumulation of these small actions creates profound transformation. The habit of investing in the mind daily shapes thinking patterns, builds knowledge, and strengthens resilience, ultimately influencing every aspect of life. Small efforts, when repeated consistently, become the foundation for growth that feels effortless in hindsight, but is deliberate in practice. Daily learning, even in brief moments, expands perspective and strengthens problem-solving abilities. Each concept absorbed, each insight gained, and each lesson applied adds a layer to the mind's capacity to navigate life effectively. Over time, these small investments compound, creating momentum that transforms thought, action, and results. What begins as a minor daily commitment grows into significant personal development, professional advancement, and emotional strength. Change is not the product of occasional grand efforts, but of steady, persistent cultivation of the mind. Small daily efforts also instill discipline, focus, and resilience. By committing to self-education each day, individuals develop habits that reinforce patience and persistence, allowing them to tackle larger challenges with confidence. This daily practice trains the mind to value progress over perfection, process over immediate results, and learning over comfort. Even when the results are not immediately visible, each effort reinforces the trajectory toward growth and meaningful change. Moreover, these incremental efforts foster adaptability and creativity. A mind that is consistently exposed to new ideas, perspectives, and skills is better equipped to innovate, adjust to unexpected situations, and solve complex problems. Small daily actions in learning encourage curiosity and reflection, building a mindset that sees opportunities where others see obstacles. This approach ensures that personal and professional development continues steadily, regardless of external circumstances. Ultimately, small daily efforts in self-education are the catalyst for lasting change. Every day that the mind is nourished contributes to a life of greater clarity, capability, and confidence. Transformation is not an overnight process, but a result of repeated, intentional action. By committing to daily learning, even in small doses, the path to significant change becomes inevitable, creating a future shaped by growth, insight, and purposeful achievement. Daily learning sparks creativity and innovation. Daily learning sparks creativity and innovation because the mind thrives when it is consistently exposed to new ideas, perspectives, and knowledge. Each lesson, observation, and insight acts as fuel for imagination, enabling individuals to approach problems with fresh thinking and originality. When the mind is nourished daily, it becomes a wellspring of solutions, capable of generating ideas that are both practical and transformative. This consistent habit cultivates the ability to think beyond limitations, challenge assumptions, and envision possibilities that were previously unseen. Creativity emerges naturally when the mind is fed consistently. Daily self-education introduces new concepts, experiences, and ways of thinking that expand the boundaries of understanding. As these inputs accumulate, the brain forms connections between seemingly unrelated ideas, allowing for innovative solutions and approaches. Daily learning strengthens critical thinking, adaptability, and perspective, which are essential for problem solving and generating ideas that create impact. The habit of nurturing the mind ensures that creativity becomes a consistent, reliable resource rather than a fleeting moment of inspiration. Innovation is the practical expression of creativity, and it is amplified through continuous learning. A mind that engages in daily self-education develops the ability to identify opportunities, analyze challenges, and implement solutions effectively. By reflecting on new knowledge and integrating it into real life applications, individuals cultivate a mindset that seeks improvement, embraces experimentation, and is unafraid of failure. Nourishing the mind daily equips individuals with the confidence and insight necessary to innovate, not only for personal success, but also to positively influence others and the environment around them. Moreover, daily learning nurtures curiosity, the driving force behind creativity. Curiosity pushes the mind to explore, question, and discover. When the mind is intentionally stimulated every day, it remains vibrant, inquisitive, and engaged, ready to embrace new possibilities. This ongoing process ensures that innovative thinking is not accidental, but a natural outcome of consistent mental nourishment. Ultimately, Daily learning sparks creativity and innovation by transforming the mind into a source of ideas, solutions, and insight. Each day of mental nourishment enhances the ability to think differently, approach challenges strategically, and generate outcomes that matter. By committing to self-education every day, the mind becomes a fertile ground for creativity, ensuring that innovation flows consistently and shapes a life of growth, purpose, and meaningful impact. Self-education influences and uplifts others. Self-education influences and uplifts others because the growth of one mind has a ripple effect that extends far beyond the individual. When the mind is consistently nourished through daily learning, it develops clarity, confidence, and insight, qualities that naturally inspire and motivate those around. The knowledge gained and the perspective cultivated through self-education equips individuals to lead by example, demonstrating the value of growth, resilience, and intentional action. By committing to daily learning, one becomes a source of encouragement and influence, showing others the transformative power of cultivating the mind. Daily self-education strengthens communication, empathy, and understanding, enabling the mind to connect meaningfully with others. A person who grows consistently through learning is able to provide guidance, share valuable insights, and help others navigate challenges more effectively. The habit of feeding the mind daily fosters patience, perspective, and discernment, allowing one to respond thoughtfully and positively in relationships, mentorship, and leadership. This influence is not imposed but inspired. Others are motivated to grow when they see the tangible benefits of consistent learning reflected in behavior, decision-making, and results. The impact of self-education extends to communities, workplaces, and families. Knowledgeable, empowered individuals create environments that encourage growth, curiosity, and problem-solving. When the mind is nourished daily, the ideas, innovations, and wisdom developed do not remain isolated. They are shared, taught, and applied, uplifting others and creating a culture of learning and improvement. By prioritizing daily growth, individuals demonstrate that transformation is possible through dedication, focus, and intentional action, inspiring others to follow a similar path. Daily learning also builds confidence and authenticity, traits that attract and motivate others. When the mind is strong, informed, and adaptable, it exudes a quiet assurance that encourages collaboration, inspires trust, and fosters empowerment. People are naturally drawn to those who exemplify the benefits of growth and the ripple effect of daily self-education can elevate not just one person, but entire teams, communities, and networks. Ultimately, self-education uplifts others because growth is contagious. Nourishing the mind every day enables individuals to influence, inspire, and empower people around them. The knowledge, wisdom, and resilience gained through consistent learning become a guiding light, demonstrating that daily dedication to growth transforms not only one life, but also the lives of those touched by it. By committing to self-education daily, the mind becomes a source of positive impact, shaping a future where growth, inspiration, and empowerment flourish. Consistent learning shapes a successful future. Consistent learning shapes the future because the habits we build today determine the life we live tomorrow. Daily self-education creates a strong foundation of knowledge, insight, and skill that guides decision actions and perspectives over time. Each day that the mind is intentionally nourished contributes to shaping a future defined by growth, purpose, and resilience. Learning is not merely about acquiring information. It is about transforming the mind to respond effectively to challenges, seize opportunities, and create outcomes that align with long-term goals. When the mind is fed daily, it develops foresight, adaptability, and strategic thinking. Consistent learning strengthens the ability to anticipate obstacles, assess risks, and make choices that lead to meaningful progress. A mind that grows every day becomes more confident in decision making, more creative in problem solving, and more capable of navigating uncertainty with composure. The small continuous actions of self-education compound, building momentum that shapes a future where potential is maximized and opportunities are fully realized. Daily learning also cultivates a mindset of growth and resilience. Life is unpredictable and challenges often arise without warning. A mind that is consistently nurtured through education remains flexible, resourceful, and solution-oriented. Each day of learning reinforces habits of reflection, adaptability, and intentional action, ensuring that obstacles are met with clarity and determination rather than fear or hesitation. By prioritizing consistent learning, the future becomes less about reacting to circumstances and more about shaping outcomes intentionally. Moreover, consistent learning influences not only personal growth, but the impact one has on others. A mind strengthened through daily education equips individuals to inspire, guide, and uplift those around them. Knowledge gained and applied consistently becomes a tool for leadership, mentorship, and positive influence. By committing to self-education daily, the ripple effects of growth extend to families, communities, and networks, shaping a future that reflects collective progress and empowerment. Ultimately, consistent learning ensures that the future is a reflection of deliberate effort and intentional growth. By nourishing the mind every day, individuals create the capacity to lead, innovate, and thrive. Each lesson learned, skill acquired, and insight applied contributes to a future defined by clarity, resilience, and achievement. The mind that is fed consistently becomes a compass guiding life toward fulfillment, success, and purpose. Daily self-education does not merely change the present. It shapes the entire trajectory of life, proving that consistent learning is the most powerful tool for creating the future one desires. Daily self-education is the most transformative habit one can embrace. Every day offers a chance to feed the mind with knowledge, reflection, and insight, shaping thoughts, decisions, and actions that determine the life ahead. Consistent learning strengthens clarity, resilience, and creativity, enabling individuals to navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and create meaningful impact. The growth achieved through daily learning extends beyond personal success. It inspires and uplifts others, creating a ripple effect that enriches relationships, communities, and networks. Each lesson absorbed, each skill mastered, and each insight applied contributes to a life of purpose, confidence, and fulfillment. Commit to learning every day. Let self-education become a non-negotiable habit, a guiding force that transforms uncertainty into opportunity and potential into achievement. By nourishing the mind daily, you shape not just your present, but your future, proving that knowledge is the most powerful catalyst for change, growth, and a life truly well lived.